One of the things that drives me crazy as a creator and an entrepreneur are constraints. My wife will tell you, and some of our staff will tell you, I don't like being held back. And when I have a new idea, I just want to go. In fact, it happened today again, another new idea. I just want to get going on it. And these creative constraints, as frustrating as they can be, they can also help us to be really unique and original, and of course, creative. So I've actually gotten to the point where I have started to embrace the constraints, even though they can make me nuts. I'll embrace them to the point where when I'm teaching my songwriting students, I now impose these constraints on their process. So I'll tell them, for an example, go find an instrument that you don't know how to play. Like, you don't know how to play guitar, okay, or piano, just go to it and plunk around. You have zero technique, that's fine. Write a song using that instrument, or at least get one started. You're going to do things that you wouldn't do on the instrument you really know how to play well, and it's going to have some fun results. And they've written some great songs from that constraint. The example I like to give my students is from one of the greatest artists of all time. Back in the 60s, when recording technology wasn't what it is today, we have like unlimited tracks we can record on now. But back then, the Beatles, it's the 60s, they're recording Sergeant Pepper. They've got 4 tracks to work with, and that's it. They figured out though that they could record to all 4 tracks, or they could record to 2, and then those 2 they could bounce down to 1. Now these 2 are open again. They can record on them. They can bounce down again. They got creative within the constraint of the 4 tracks and were able to create some amazing music. So that being said, what I try to remind myself of is when I am feeling constrained, I try to think, not be frustrated by it, but by think, okay, what's the opportunity here? What can we do within these constraints? And I'd encourage you to do the same thing. If you've got constraints in your creative journey, time and money are always constraints we all have. And if you can figure out a way to embrace those and do what only you can do, your constraints are going to be different than mine, and you're going to create something unique to you. And hey, we need your voice. So embrace it. And thanks for listening. And I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.